Today we are talking about iShowSpeed. Why? Because he's been banned from YouTube. Let's talk about what could make him seem so unique and so controversial. Firstly, he may not be in the feels. So if he did something when he wasn't in the mood, that could definitely get him in trouble, especially where he's a person that exaggerates something. iShowSpeed being banned. He's been talked about a lot in the past. I'm not too sure what about, but he is an ambitious being. And he really does know where to go to get the basic resources in life, like food, water, house, etc. But he has something unique about him. He has this ability to mutate a scenario and make it new. He is here to really have people say, wow, that's the first time I've ever seen somebody do anything like that. And that's going to cause friction. But without friction, nothing new is going to happen. So, talking about iShowSpeed and his capability of hearing, I'm not saying that he's deaf, but I'm saying that he can't hear a person the first time they say it to him, or maybe even the second or third or fourth time they say it to him, because he's not meant to hear what people are trying to influence him with or condition him with, because he is meant to be here to do new things. Once again, that could get him in trouble. He has this intuition about him, this intuitive awareness about him that other people just don't have, and sometimes people see that in him. And he is a person who can be risky. He knows what risks are worth taking, and he's able to correct his action in the moment to be able to keep him safe. Now, he cares for his tribe. He cares for the people around him. He has values, and he's here to defend his tribe. A stupid freaking piece of crap. So, let's not click on this program. He is here to be shocking or shocked. He is here to listen to stories, and he is here to hoard those stories. Sometimes he might tell those stories that were meant to keep secret. He really does know how to organize those details in his life. He also has these stimulating ideas. So let's talk about that in a controversial way. He's been banned. I don't know why he's been banned, but he has these ideas, and they're stimulating, and they're going to be new. And if he's not in the mood, they're going to be bad stimulating ideas that are new. They're going to be risky ideas that are going to be shocking and exaggerated. So he really needs to be in the proper mood to be able to do that. Okay, he jumped 2 cars on stream and got banned. Now, what is correct for him may not be correct for others. Because he knows what is safe for him in the moment. Because when he is saying or that is what will be correct for him. And he can move towards that or away from that. He is a person who really likes to start things just to start things. It doesn't necessarily mean he's going to finish them, because he's meant to be here to start many things get bored, move on to the next. Now, another thing that could get him to trouble is that he might feel like he has to prove, and white lies may come of that. He also might have to feel like he puts on a mask and that he is feeling mentally pressured. Think about all of that put together. He is going to be a person who feels like he has to prove his direction, identity, and love in life. He might feel he has to prove that he can finish stuff, even though it's not necessarily in his energy to do that. He might feel like he doesn't want to make any ripples, and he's going to do something anyways just because he said he was going to do it, and he doesn't want to be the bad guy and do it anyways. So he could get himself into trouble committing himself to things just to prove that he is a person that can prove. I'm sorry for the terrible program here. Let's talk about other things regarding who iShowSpeed is. iShowSpeed is a person who's going to make mistakes, and he's going to find the holes in the system, and he's going to try to do it again, just to find the holes in the system again after he's fixed it. He is a gatherer. A gatherer of what? A gatherer of ideas, stimulating ideas. Oh my goodness, where did that come from? That risky behavior. Well, it's probably from his stimulating ideas. But his intuitive awareness knows what's going to keep him safe. But just because it's going to keep him safe, it doesn't mean that it's not bannable from YouTube. Once again, causing friction. That's his... He really knows how to play into that, causing friction. What does that even mean? He's causing friction right now on the internet. Why do people even care that he's banned? That's going to cause more marketing. Why did he get banned? How is he banned? What made him get banned? So, like, that's a marketing ploy. He's causing friction for marketing. You know, he's young, driving cars over stuff doesn't necessarily mean it's, anyhow. We are talking about iShowSpeed right now, and let's talk more about what can make him frustrated. Once again, he is a person who will feel like he's frustrated when he proves he has to know he's inspirational, proves that he has to be inspirational, prove that he has the answers, prove that he can make a name for himself. That mask. What type of people does iShowSpeed need around in order to be successful? And what type of environment does he need to be in order to be successful? He needs that of in which he can study, gain the ground beneath his feet, research, understand what he's going to do before he does it until he externalizes it to the people around him. So he is going to keep it to himself really until he really knows what he's talking about. So that's the type of environment and the type of people he needs around in order to be successful. What else can we say about him? Well, you know, iShowSpeed really might feel in a relationship that he needs to be in the now for that person, or that person needs to be in the now for him, like instantaneous. People do feel very comfortable in iShowSpeed's presence, and that could get people in trouble because, once again, just because something's safe and healthy for iShowSpeed, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's safe and healthy for others. So just because he's promoting it doesn't mean that it is safe for others, but it's what's correct for him. All right, we are going to end this reading here, and I want to say thank you for listening to